Three-year-old Pacing Colts lining up for the $85,000 Jersey Cup in tonight's second race. They are at the post and approaching the start. And they're off, and there goes Camelot Hall toward the outside, is firing fast for the front. My Roomy kicks out well on the inside. Western Terror showing the whip early from third. Western Prince floats out of there looking for a tuck. Marchand races fifth in the early stages, and Joe Pazard is sixth in behind him. Seventh is Town Champion, and at the back is Circle L Kid, who is the trailer, as My Roomy leads him around the clubhouse turn. Camelot Hall is settled in behind him under a firm hold there, racing in second. But it's about 2 lengths to Western Terror, and Brennan makes a move with Camelot Hall. The quarter in 26 and 3, and Camelot Hall loops around My Roomy, and he's taken the lead well before the half-mile marker. Western Terror is about 5 lengths from the front in third. Marchand is fourth. Western Prince on the outside fifth. Joe Pazard is sixth to his inside. Town Champion has picked up the cover flow, and Circle L Kid at the back of the pack is the trailer as Brennan grabs into Camelot Hall, looking for a bit of a second quarter breather there. The half up in 54 seconds flat. My Roomy is right in behind him in second. Western Terror riding the cones third. Tough trip for Western Prince, forced to grind first over, and he's still about 4 lengths away with 3/8 to go. Marchand is pinned down on the pylons right now in fifth. Town Champion gapping cover slightly. Circle L Kid races in seventh, and Joe Pazard has dropped back last, trailing the field, and Camelot Hall is striding through the 3/4 marker, and he's extended the margin to 2 lengths in 1:21 and 4. My Roomy could not pace with him. Western Terror bottled up, trying to shake free from there, and he starts to angle out, but Camelot Hall has a big jump on the field, and he's 4 lengths in front. Western Terror shook free, trying to get to him from second. My Roomy has dropped back. Marchand has now moved into third, but it's Camelot Hall with a big lead. Western Terror chasing in second, but Camelot Hall is wrapped up, and Camelot Hall will do it in 1:49 flat. That's a stakes record and equals the Meadowlands track record for 3-year-old pacers. Back to the winner's circle is 1A Camelot Hall from the first crop of Blissful Hall out of Cirque du Soleil by Log, all by Scharf, Arnold, Silva, and Sampson Street Stables of New York and Pennsylvania. Makes his first start for Mark Harder tonight. George Brennan in the sulky. Camelot Hall pacing in 1:49. That breaks the stakes record by a full second, also equals the track record for 3-year-old pacers here at the Big M. So Camelot Hall joins Real Desire, McArdle, and What an Artist. Those 4 all winning in 1:49 flat here at the Meadowlands. In the winner's circle to make the Jersey Cup trophy presentation, we welcome Jason and Sharon Fiore, Jamie Bonacci, and Paloma Orantigua. And they will be presenting to Camelot Hall, who not only has won the Jersey Cup, but has just stamped himself as a major player for the Meadowlands Pace Eliminations 1 week from tonight. Camelot Hall, driver George Brennan, trainer Mark Harder, equaling the Big M track record and setting a new stakes record in the Jersey Cup of 1:49. 1A Camelot Hall, 380, 240, and 220. Second, number 3 Western Terror, $3, 280. And third, number 5 Marchand, 280 to show. The double 5 and 1, 1580, 1-3 exacta, 1060, 135 trifecta, $20.40. Camelot Hall was a Bob Hollywood Hayden selection. He'll be speaking to the winning connections in the winner's circle momentarily.
The track record, George, 0 for 3 so far for Camelot Hall. A little bit of a bumpy start to the year here for him.
Well, you know, he had some major races starting out, and it's always tough for a 3-year-old to do that, to go, he has to go right into the Burlington and North American Cup. So he had to get some legs under him, and this race, got some legs under him, quiet him down a little bit, and he needed to go a mile like this tonight. It would do him some good. 26 and 3 to the quarter. He didn't want to sit in the hole, did he? No, not really, and that's what I'm saying. Mile like 49, maybe take a little starch out of him, and that's what he needs, and I think this race will do him some good.
It's a high speed. Last year you said as a 2-year-old, a lot of high speed that you've seen. Tell us the difference between 2 and 3. Has he grown up, anything like that?
He hasn't really grown. He hasn't gotten any taller or anything. Maybe filled out a little bit more, but basically it's the same colt. Just as powerful. One of the most powerful horses I've ever raced, and basically the same colt, just a little bit more. They just step it up a notch going to 3-year-olds, and that's what he has done.
Okay, George, Mark Harder, your first horse with David Scharf, your first effort, not a bad race.
Well, that's the horse that everyone's expected to see, obviously.
Tell us a little bit about what your first impression when you got Camelot this week, and did you make any changes at all?
I made 0 changes. In fact, I just asked Darren McCall what to do with him, and I changed nothing, did nothing different from what Darren has been doing with the horse. He came to me Tuesday. I asked him what to do. He said blow him out a couple of slow trips Thursday, and I did. And you know, Darren had him ready, not me.
149 time surprise you at all?
Well, obviously everyone knows this colt's quick, and you know that's something that doesn't surprise me. But it's obviously what he has to go to be competitive.
Next 2 weeks, what are they going to be like for Mark Harder as you ready him for the pace?
You know, he's gone 49 now. There's not much I can do to make him any better. I can only mess him up by doing something stupid. So he'll just stay on, you know, what Darren's told me to do with him.
Okay, Mark Harder, congratulations. Camelot Hall's in the Jersey Cup, 85,000 in track equaling record.